Storytelling works for business. It's not just something we do with friends, but people are actually making business decisions off of stories, and today I want to show you why. Welcome back to another quick video. Today we want to talk about something great and wonderful, life-giving. Welcome back to another quick video talking about how you can use storytelling to grow your business. Today we answer the question of, does storytelling actually work for business? I know that it works, in personal relationships, and I know that we tell stories often, but I think that I kind of always thought growing up that it was like these separate worlds. There's, storytelling and how we communicate with people, and then there's business, and you have to advertise and market and be polished and have brands and all of this complicated stuff. And so I want to talk about, does storytelling actually work in the business world? I think it absolutely does, and if you disagree with me, that's okay, but I want to show you a few ways of how it really does work for business. The first thing I want to show you is that we are designed as humans to receive information through stories. It's the way that we've always best communicated to each other is through stories. And, for centuries before the printing press and all of these things, that's how information and stories and history was passed down, was through stories. People would, they would have all of this information they wanted to share with their kids and with their grandkids and pass down generation to generation. And they wouldn't just tell people a bunch of facts. They would organize those facts into stories. And so then that's how information would be passed down from generation to generation. And so today, our brains are still designed to receive information really, really well through stories. Facts are great, and throwing information at people is great sometimes, but when we can organize that information into a story structure, it works really well because it aligns with how we were designed to receive information. And so that works in the business world because we still have things to communicate. We still have value to communicate. And so when we can communicate that through stories, it's going to work really well. The second thing is that stories build trust, and we all know that people buy from you once they trust you. In the marketing world, we're constantly trying to figure out, what can I produce? What video or what piece of content or what ad can we get out there that will help people to trust us? And we kind of think that it's a creative issue. We think that if we can build something more creative, or build an ad that's funnier or more catchy or more alarming or more disruptive, then maybe it'll somehow cause people to trust us. It's kind of this random crapshoot. We hope that if we put a ton of ads out there that people will trust us. In reality, people trust those who they know their stories. I know that for me, the people who know the most about my story and I theirs, those are the people who we trust each other. And so it's the same in business. If you're a business owner and you're looking for how you can build trust with people, then storytelling is the answer for you. And it's kind of like this process of, okay, you want to grow your business, you need to get more customers, and so you need to build more trust. You need to build more trust, and so you need to share more stories. You need to share more stories, so you actually need to get your story out there. You actually need to get your customers' stories out there. And so that's another way of how business storytelling actually works. And the last thing that we have to recognize is that things have changed. Consumer behavior has changed. Decades ago, people bought from the first company that came up. They bought from whoever was first on Google, or before that, whoever was first in the Yellow Pages. I always think that it's hilarious how AAA, who is a company all of us know about, they named themselves AAA so that they would show up in front of all of the ABC auto insurance and ABC consulting and stuff, just because it was so important to be first. Today, with the advent of the internet, we actually want to know who aligns with our values. Sure, some people might just pick the first one on Google, and sometimes we all do that. But I know that for me, when I want to buy a product or I want to invest in something, I'm going to do my homework and I'm going to make sure that this business aligns with my values. I want to make sure that if I'm parting ways with my hard-earned money, that's going to be going towards a business that I believe in, and a business that I believe is making an impact in the world. And so The thing is that I'm not the only one who does this. The data shows that around 90% of people are buying based on values today. And so that means that consumer behavior has shifted towards where they want to know your values, they want to know that they can trust you, and they want to know that you're making the world a better place. And if you believe that you align with all of those things, the best way to share that information is going to be through stories. And so you have to realize things have changed and people want to know your story. My challenge to you today is right now, after you watch this video, go live on Facebook or Instagram, your platform of choice. Go live and share your story. Have the caption be my story. And what you're gonna see is people are gonna say things like, wow, I never knew why you started the business. And they're gonna say like, wow, it's so great to actually know your story or to see the depth behind the business. You're gonna see that, you might not be as polished as you'd prefer, you might be a little nervous, but people are going to respect your story. They're gonna be excited to hear the story behind your business. Let me know how that goes. Send me the video, tag me in it. But I hope that you've realized in this quick video today that storytelling actually works in the business world. It's not just something we do around campfires with our friends. It's not just something that people did thousands of years ago before they had books. Storytelling works in business, especially when you're a business that's focused on making an impact. We'll see you next time.